So I'll just go ahead and say hello right now. My name is Justin, and I'm going to be playing 7 Days to Die. We'll be online. Sometimes I'll be joined with my wife, sometimes I won't. But I wanted to run a quick little test run, make sure my rig is up and running and as expected. And as long as we're doing that, go ahead and I figured I'd give you a little tour of my old base. It's pretty much so abandoned at this point, but I forgot I did that. I locked the door. I don't think there's any other way to get in there. And unlocking it is not really an option. So yeah, then that happened. And we don't have. Well, I can take you on a tour of the outside here. We've got. This was the Horde base right over here. And where you see these bars, I had shotgun turrets and lights and stuff. So we had those all around. And of course, we had these wood spikes. The spikes in the middle were upgraded to steel. Of course, that's where some of my these things, the bars fell when I was taking down the shotgun turrets and stuff. So that was all up there. And then that's where all of our the first, oh gosh, what is today? Day 70, 63 ish hordes. The first 8 hordes went or so. And then we went around here. I really don't know why I can't unlock it. So we'll open it up with the other key. Let me turn that down a little bit. That was a little loud, wasn't it? So we'll turn that down a little bit. And keep chugging along here. And it was really a simple base. It was one that we both built, my wife and I. And it served us well, and it was still serving us well. It was a little small. And it was my very traditional take. As you watch some Let's Play series, or I Play Like You Play series, you'll see that that's my my standard. So it's a double walled. So this was the main forge area here. We had workbenches here and here, and then upstairs we have our forges. We're all up here, as well as storage for the different things that go in forges. Then we went up here, and this is the top of the forge room, and out here was the garden, and then you see the protective wall. Now what happened was, at one point in time, I think we had both of our things over here, both of our sleeping bags, and Horde Night came, and there were freaking zombies spawning inside our garden, which was obviously less than ideal. So we moved a bed over to here, but that's kind of why we had the iron bars around the top and stuff. If that ever happened again, we could walk around the top and kill them and stuff without them completely destroying our base. And then we would come over here, and this is my typical traditional platform base. I did have a generator. I think it was actually over here, and it ran the generator from here. We had a relay up here, and then that ran this turret in there, and then we had turrets over here. And sometimes my doors get screwed up because, well, I'm far from an expert. Like, I like the locked door down there. Still don't know how to do it. Almost fell on the spikes. So that was our base, and it served us well. It was our first made base out of this playthrough. Now we had previously taken over a POI, and basically, when I take over a POI, I build this, but within the POI, I just clear out the bottom floor to let the zombies flow in and out as they want to. No reason to try to block them. Just let them in, and then get them in the kill area so you can kill them. Wood spikes work really well. They're good for multiple reasons. Now these log spikes are tough. They're tough. They're great for that. But we're gonna do a quick a door real quick, just to put something up there. So log spikes are really good for big things, but the biggest problem I have with them is that they, when you use them, like over here, almost every zombie will die right along in here, right? Either on there or on there. They won't make it all the way in. Whereas, see, they can power, like my last horde probably came from, actually they did. They came from this direction. So you can see how they tore up my wood spikes. Well, that's good, because the first wave, if I don't kill them, they get killed by the log spikes here, but they destroy the log spikes right here. Then the second wave destroys these log spikes and they die right here, and the third wave dies here, and you don't get a whole bunch of zombie corpses piling up on top of each other. And because when they pile on top of each other, you lose the loot. And yeah, it's fun to kill zombies and all, but I also like the loot and bones and stuff. So that was an erroneous upgrade there. Don't you hate when that happens? So this is the whole go round of the base. Yeah, nothing spectacular, nothing great, but we did it. And so I went to build my first real underground base, where a lot of it was underground and stuff. And I built it nearby. I had previously cleared out most of the trees and stuff in the area to help with frame rates and whatnot. So I just came right over here. The wife did build a garden, a tree farm right outside here. We can keep the mini bikes in the shade at least. So we'll do that. And then this is the entrance. Now, this was originally going to be a mini bike entrance, and I wanted to put across the top here a drawbridge, so that when you open up the drawbridge, this is a ramp down, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just concreted it all. Again, we've done one horde in here at this time, so this is the ramp that's supposed to be for the mini bikes that's just not working. This is the main forge room here. It's pretty simple. It's safely underground. That's ground level up there, so it's pretty good. Right now we've got 2 workbenches, 3 forges, some concrete mixers. Organization. I'm not as organized as I want to be, or as I'd like to be, but I need to have some organization. Gas, oil, food, first aid, something in the middle, seeds. Yeah, those got moved. We got 2 campfires. We got some pictures hanging around. I had some pictures that I just picked up on a raid, and maybe they're in my. Did I put a bunch of stuff in my mini bike? They must be in my mini bike. So this is my trader stuff. This is just stuff that goes to the trader. Bullets and there. And then this is a part we just started building. And actually, I'm going to go take care of something real quick while I'm in here. All right. So we're going to go through here, and this is our grow room. That's all bulletproof glass up there. All bulletproof glass. So it's secure. It looks neat, but it'll let light in as well. So I can, oh, seriously? Seriously? See, like I said, the idea behind this whole playing thing is that I screw up just like you did. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, that's for sure. But yeah, there we go. Finally got rid of that son of a gun. So yeah, so obviously we're not completely done with this yet, but I don't know. We got 1, 2, 3 levels. You could put in a floor right here. That would give 1, 2, 3 levels. That wouldn't look too bad. So, I don't know what she's planning on doing, but she'll do something with it, and then we'll have a garden inside. And then over here is the horde base, and we can go through here. Now the horde base is pretty, again, it's pretty simple, but it's what I find to be effective. You've got these lines of quarter blocks of reinforced concrete that we made, and then we have the central tower here. This is about as big as you can make a single span of concrete. That's the idea behind it. That's where I came up with the idea. Then we can go all the way up to the top, which in reality isn't that far up, but it is at the top. So I've got a few grates here, trusses here for added stability. Don't want it to fall or collapse. You got to pay attention to gravity around here. And then we've got basic defenses around here. You've got barbed wire, you've got barbed wire fences, more barbed wire fences down there, and then those upside down log spikes, which are kind of neat looking because they just kind of look like flat, but they cause much damage as a log spike. You can see the last horde came from this direction and made it down here before getting stopped. Also on each corner we have a spotlight and a shotgun turret, so we can see at night with no problem, and we have shotgun and the spotlight, and we have one on all 4 corners. Now at some point you're going to see, at some point in time right here, I'm going to put another shotgun turret, so we'll have 2 shotguns on each side and a light in the middle, the spotlight in the middle. All of that is powered up here on the top with this generator, which is just a simple generator with some pretty decent engines in them. And then over here we have the switch of death, as we call it. When horde starts, we crank. Listen. That ever-present swish of the blades of death. So you can see them spinning. We've got one on all 4 corners. We can actually... Oh, look, a horde. So now we get to see the shotgun turrets work. Let's see how they're all stuck on the barbed wire. And that'll usually break their legs. Now we got Mama here. Well, let's have some fun. Wanna dance? Whoa, Dud. Wanna dance? Why the hell? There they dance. Finally. Hey, there's no way I can shoot all the way out there. Oh, I got him from here. That's awesome. And again. Ah, I must have been high. Or overshot him. I should have just let bygones be bygones and been happy with that first one. There we go. Now he's gone. They're all gone. So we got some plunging to do. Plundering. We got some stuff to get. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And now you'll be able to see it from the outside as well as we go across there. I think I have my... Yeah, I have my knife. So we'll go on up here. Oh, that knife needs to be repaired so badly. All right. So, boom. I think I just need steel for that. Oh, what do I need? Oh, just iron. Okay. I can probably make a better knife now. Oh, I know I can. Pretty much maxed out on everything, maxed out on weapons and construction. So, this is the top of the grow room here. We'll head over here. And there you can see the blades running. They're so awesome. I love those things. Oh, I'll take some snipers. I didn't even use that many to kill you all. Alright. I do love to get some bones. And I didn't intend on doing this with you all. I just was going to do a base run, but I'll take that wood. As long as they're here, I'll take them. Anybody else? No. Alright. So my intention is to do a couple of playthroughs, maybe a tutorial as well, to help new people, because that's what I could have really used when I started. What did I start, 6 months ago? I mean, it's not like I'm an expert, because as I like to say, I play like you play, because I suck sometimes. So we'll keep working on that. I had these burning barrels just because I had them. They don't really serve a purpose, and they don't hurt anything. So I don't think they hurt anything. If they do hurt something, that's news to me. So I will come over here. I gotta get... Oh, hey, stripper. What you got for me? Drugs? Oh, ooh. Kinky. Stripper with duct tape. Now, where was the guy I blew up? He was somewhere around here. Man, if I was this far away... I thought he was right by the road when I finally got him. And I don't see him. That's a shame. I really was proud of that shot. Oh, wait, there he is. Haha. Yeah, lead and water, I'll take all that. Absolutely, I will. And one thing I've got tons of right now is rotten flesh. There is no shortage of rotten flesh in my house. Alright, so now I'm going to go back. I'm going to take off that, turn off those fans, and go back home and go to sleep. But I hope you enjoyed the tour of my base, both of them. This is my first really, I call it a big build. It's not a big build, but it's big to me. A lot of measuring, a lot of getting everything underground to work out right. So it was a big deal for me. So I'm really happy with it. I don't know if it gave you any ideas, but it's certainly not hard to do. I'm far from an expert. So, you know, just if you like it, swing by later. I'll have more episodes up. I'll have a full walkthrough. Hopefully my wife will join me occasionally, and we can just have a good time, learn, die together. Wouldn't love to learn and die together. What the heck is wrong with me? But anyway, we'll call it a day, and hope you all have a good one. Appreciate it. Bye.